Every year, American farmers harvest over 120 million metric tons of soybeans, equivalent to billions of pounds. These tiny legumes might seem humble, but they fuel a global industry worth tens of billions of dollars, used in everything from food and animal feed to biofuels and industrial products. Soybeans are one of the most valuable crops grown in the United States, especially across the Midwest. The vast fields stretching across states like Iowa, Illinois, and Minnesota form the heart of the country's soybean belt, where farmers rely on cutting-edge technology to meet global demand. The U.S. is the world's leading soybean producer, with crops primarily grown in the Midwest. This region offers the perfect combination of fertile soil, a temperate climate, and experienced farming communities that have cultivated soybeans for generations. States like Illinois, Iowa, Indiana, Nebraska, and Minnesota dominate the charts in terms of yield. These areas are known for their large-scale farms, often spanning hundreds or even thousands of acres, where soybeans are planted in neat, efficient rows stretching to the horizon. Because the soybean crop is so crucial to the global food chain, U.S. farmers adopt high-efficiency methods and carefully manage every detail from soil health to weather patterns to ensure strong, healthy crops. Precision is key, and so is scale. Before soybeans can be planted, the land must be carefully prepared to support healthy growth. This starts with soil testing to determine the right balance of nutrients and pH levels. Farmers may add lime or fertilizer depending on what the soil needs. Next comes tillage or no-till preparation. Some farmers use conventional tilling to break up compacted soil, while others opt for conservation tillage or no-till systems to preserve soil moisture and reduce erosion. These choices help retain organic matter and promote long-term sustainability. Modern soybean planting is a high-tech operation. GPS-guided planters and autonomous tractors plant soybean seeds with extreme precision, often accurate to within an inch. This reduces seed waste and maximizes yield per acre. Farmers use variable rate technology to plant more seeds in fertile zones and fewer where soil quality is lower. Sensors analyze real-time field data, helping adjust planting speed, depth, and spacing for the best results. These systems also record data for future analysis, giving farmers insight into what worked best during the season. Once the seeds are in the ground, attention turns to nurturing the crop. Farmers monitor weather patterns, moisture levels, and plant health daily. Technology like drones and satellite imaging helps scan large fields for trouble spots. Weeds, pests, and diseases are constant threats. That's where precision spraying systems come in. These systems can identify exactly where pesticides or herbicides are needed, minimizing chemical use and protecting the environment. Soybeans are typically harvested in the early fall, once the pods are dry and the leaves turn yellow and drop. At this point, the moisture content in the beans is around 13%, ideal for storage and processing. Farmers closely monitor fields to decide the perfect day to begin harvesting. Even a delay of a few days can affect yield quality. Weather also plays a key role. Rain or early frost can cause significant damage if harvesting is delayed. The star of soybean harvest season is the combine harvester. These colossal machines move row by row, cutting plants at the base and separating the soybeans from the stalks, all in a single pass. Some combines can process up to 10 acres per hour. Inside the combine, rotating drums and sieves separate the beans from plant debris. Air blowers remove excess dust, and clean soybeans are stored in large onboard tanks. Once full, they're transferred to grain carts or trucks using high-speed augers. After harvesting, the soybeans are transported to on-site drying and cleaning stations. Moisture control is critical. If soybeans are too wet, they can mold in storage or spoil during transit. Farmers use grain dryers to reduce moisture levels to safe levels. Large fans and heaters gently circulate air through the beans without cracking them. The cleaned and dried beans are then moved into huge grain silos or bins for temporary storage. Once ready for sale, the soybeans are loaded onto trucks, trains, or barges and shipped to processing plants or export terminals. America exports a huge portion of its soybeans, especially to countries like China, Japan, and Mexico. Processing plants turn soybeans into a wide range of products: soy oil, soybean meal for livestock feed, tofu, soy milk, and even biodiesel. Nothing goes to waste. Every part of the bean has a purpose. Soybeans play a massive role in the U.S. economy. They generate tens of billions of dollars annually and support thousands of jobs from farmers and machinery operators to truckers and exporters. Government policies, global demand, and trade agreements all influence soybean prices and export volumes. That's why many farmers follow global market trends closely to decide the best time to sell their crops. As the world population grows and demand for sustainable crops increases, soybean farming will only become more vital. Farmers are adopting AI-driven analytics, autonomous tractors, and environmentally friendly practices to meet future needs. New innovations like gene-edited soybeans that resist pests or tolerate drought are already in development. These improvements could dramatically boost yields while reducing environmental.
Please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell icon. Write your suggestions into comment box. Stay tuned for more amazing content.